10 KSHB 41 obtaining body-worn camera video in the shooting death of a former police detective. Lionel Womack was shot and killed by a fellow Kansas City, Kansas police officer in November. As Caitlin Canute explains, this newly released video seems to support the explanation given by police as to why they say they were forced to shoot one of their own. First, we should warn you, what you're about to see may be graphic and upsetting to some.
On November 21st, 2021, Lionel Womack was shot and killed by Kansas City police. They'd been called to the area on a report of a man walking in the middle of the road, acting strange. When the first officer arrives, you see in this video, Womack starts running toward him before then trying to get into the passenger side of his police car. Then Womack comes around the front of the car and appears to charge toward the officer, who raises his gun. As Womack gets in, then out of the car, the officer again raises his weapon, and Womack appears to grab for the gun, engaging the officer in a struggle. Watching that scene again from the body camera of the second officer offers an even clearer look at what prompted the fatal shots to be fired. First, as officer number 2 gets out of the car and approaches Womack, he can be heard trying to calm him down.
Hey, relax.
But as Womack reverses course around the front of the car, the second officer comes around the back in time to capture the two men grappling over the gun. Womack falls to the ground and appears to point the gun at the first officer, who either fell or intentionally threw his body to the side to take cover. From there, Womack seems to swing the gun toward the second officer, who opens fire, shooting Womack.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm good. I think I got hit in the toe. 1038. Lost 1038. You just saved my life.
After Womack died, his family questioned the shooting, asking whether more could have been done to de-escalate the situation.
It's the hard part. It's not so much as he was a black man. He was one of them. They called him brother once upon a time. And now you're going to kill your brother? Why?
Just last month, the Wyandotte County District Attorney's Office confirmed the two officers would not face charges. Although not commenting specifically on this case, a special agent with the ATF has previously explained to us that de-escalation is not a mandatory tactic. Instead, he says it's something officers try if safety and time are on their side.
Situations can go from very calm to very threatening and, life or death situations in a split second. And that's one of the reasons that the Supreme Court, even in Graham versus Connor, they said that people have to make allowances for the fact that officers are making these decisions, these use of force decisions, in situations that are tense, uncertain, and rapidly evolving.
For the I-Team, Caitlin Canute, KSHB 41 News.